Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and soon you will be able to sell stuff in Fortnite. That is right. Soon enough, you will be able to sell items on creator made maps. So let's go over how this is going to work. We have the details here. Fortnite developers will soon be able to sell in-game items. In December, developers will be able to sell items directly from their Fortnite islands, opening up new revenue potential. In addition to receiving engagement payouts from Fortnite item shop sales. Developers will ordinarily earn 50% of the V-Bucks value from sales in their islands. But from December 2025 through the end of 2026, the rate will be 100%. To determine the V-Bucks value in US dollars in a given month, we take all custom real money spending purchase V-Bucks converted to US dollars, subtract platform and store fees, ranging from 12% on Epic Games Store to 30% on current consoles, and divide it by the total V-Bucks spent by players. Fortnite's average platform and store fees are currently 26%, with specific fees ranging from 12% on the Epic Games Store to 30% on console platforms. So 50% of V-Bucks value translates to 37% of retail spending, and 100% of V-Bucks value translates to 74%. Developers will use a verse-based API and new UEFN tools to create and offer purchasable, durable items and consumable items in their games. We'll share more details soon. Share of in-game sales distribution to creators. Okay, and then they use a graphic here. So, starting January 1st, actually, let's go through what they don't list things in order by date here. So let's go by date. So first, this is what is up. This is what's coming up the soonest. So again, we know that we don't have an exact date on when this is going to drop. We just know it's going to be in December 2025. And from that point through December 31st, 2026, 74% of in-game sales, estimated based on historical platform and store fees. And then, starting January 1st, 2027, 37% of in-game sales, which is, again, still estimated on based on historical platform and store fees. Now, for Roblox, they want you to compare is 25% of in-experience dollars spent. Roblox figure reflects the percentage advertised on the company's Earn on Roblox page, and then they link to it here. So, again, you have if you've been listening to this show for a long time, you have probably been hearing me say for years that the future of Fortnite is UEFN. The future is creative and what can be done there, right? And they obviously know that, and they are trying to encourage that to happen even faster and take over that even faster, because Roblox, that is what they are. That is their space, right? So they want to, boost the growth of of UEFN, of creative in Fortnite. And so to do that, they're gonna, it's already easy for developers to want to, or it's already easy for developers to make things in UEFN now, right? So give them even more incentive by not just saying like, oh, if you get enough people playing this map, you're gonna get, you're gonna earn money based on time amount spent on your islands. But you will also literally be able to sell items on that map and create revenue from that as well, and will give you a higher rate of percentage payout, way more than what Roblox is giving. Again, giving probably, wanting to attract some of the top developers or creators on Roblox to come over to Fortnite, so that they'll get those people making more experiences within the Fortnite ecosystem. Let's see here. Updated engagement payout formula with user acquisition rewards. In addition to in-game items, Fortnite creators will continue to receive payouts based on player engagement in their islands. The engagement payout formula places 40% of the net revenue from Fortnite's item shop and related real money purchases into the engagement pool, which is distributed among creators and Epic Islands. Let's see here. Clicked off. Hold on, that was okay. We will update the engagement payout formula on November 1st to better reward creators for bringing in new or re-engaging lapsed players in Fortnite. Creators that bring in new or lapsed players will receive 75% of those players' contributions to the engagement payout pool for their first 6 months. We'll also factor in signals from direct links, in-game search usage, and first-day playtime patterns when attributing new and lapsed players to an island. Additionally, the retention component of engagement payouts will now reward island-specific retention rather than ecosystem wide retention to better align with creators' own efforts in growing this metric. Further, to help combat fraudulent engagement, the engagement payout formula will only consider players who have made purchases on their accounts. This will not reduce the total engagement payout pool, but shifts the calculation so that playtime from non-payers is not considered. The engagement payout formula now covers the following components: minutes played, new user acquisition, lapsed user acquisition, playtime surrounding V-Bucks spend, and island retention. Sponsored row in Discover. In November, we're adding a prominent sponsored row in Discover so that creators can choose to spend money to receive increased visibility for their islands. All creators who will have transparent market data to bid for placement in the row and enter an auction to surface islands in the new sponsored row. All other rows in Discover will remain unchanged, continuing to provide organic visibility to islands. Long-term 50% of sponsorship revenue generated by sponsored row will go into the engagement payout pool, boosting the pool size for all creators from launch through the end of 2026. This rate will be 100%. Sponsored experience distribution, again, from the time this goes live to the end of December 31st, 2026, 100% is going to the engagement payout pool from January 1st, 2027, 50% to the engagement pool. And they want you to know that Roblox currently 0% directly shared with creators on sponsored experience ads. So they're letting you know that yeah, you can go do that on you can go build something in Roblox and pay to have it advertised, and lots of people could be paying to have their things advertised as well, but there's not going to be none of that money that people are spending is going to be going back into being used for payouts to the people creating things. At first here in Fortnite, again, it's gonna be 100% for the first year, and then 50% after that. Starting November 17th, 2025, creators will be able to set up campaigns inside the creator portal, bid on placement, and get comfortable with the tools. Creators will easily be able to adjust their spend to meet their goals, whether that's maintaining a small player base for iterating on early content or supporting a major island launch or update. Then on November 24th, 2025, the new sponsored row section will go live in Discover, giving creators a predictable, scalable way to improve discovery. Together with insights, A/B testing, and publishing tools, sponsored row will help fuel a cycle where more visibility drives better analytics, faster testing, and data-driven decision to grow and sustain audiences. Fortnite creator communities. In the next few months, we plan to launch Fortnite creator communities, a new way for creators to connect and share updates directly with their players on the web and in Fortnite by posting messages including text and images. Creators will be able to build community forums with island updates, event information, feedback requests, and more. Creator posts will also appear to players in Fortnite across island lobbies, island pages, creator pages, and a new row in Discover. Players can react directly to posts via likes in Fortnite and reply to posts on the web. Players will also receive notifications for relevant updates from the creators they follow. By opening these dedicated channels between creators and players, creators will have more tools to foster engagement, gather feedback, and build lasting communities. Thin Client. We recently shipped updates to Thin Client to improve the downloading speed and size of Fortnite on mobile and PC. Later this year, players will be able to choose to update and play creator-made islands before other game modes are installed. Reducing the install size of Fortnite is a phased project, and we have more planned for this year and next and next. Follow the Fortnite Creator Roadmap for detailed updates. Thank you. Since UFEN launched, players have spent over 11.2 billion hours across 260,000 live creator-made islands, which has resulted in $722 million paid out to date. We'll continue investing in new tools that unlock more development possibilities for creators. Stay tuned for more details as we get closer to launching these updates. They got some frequently asked question stuff here. I don't think we need to go over that. So there you go. That is your details for the the update coming to the Fortnite creator ecosystem. And there's a lot there, right? But this is all just to tell you that they want you, and they want people to be making they want them to be making experiences in Fortnite, and spend more time in Fortnite making it there and focusing their efforts on there. Again, it's going to be giving people who make experiences in Fortnite Islands even more incentive to stay within the Fortnite ecosystem and build things within Fortnite and give their best efforts in Fortnite, because the possibility of how much they can make with the announcement of this at this point is going to be much more than what you could possibly make in Roblox. So this to me is just telling me how much effort they are putting into and wanting for UFN to become the future of this game, of this platform. So yeah, there you go. That is your details about the future of the Fortnite ecosystem. All right. So now, with that said, let's take a look at how many people are playing this game. And again, the mode that is taking the game and taking the community by storm, and that everybody is talking about, is Delulu. I still have not played Delulu, so I didn't play Delulu while it was out this weekend. I just did not get an opportunity. But there are 42,000 people playing Delulu right now at the time of this recording. Battle Royale has 36,000, Reload 18,000, Blitz 14,000. For the other epic modes, you got Battle Royale Zero Build with 60,000. You get Ranked with 1,000, Reload Ranked with 16,000, OG 11,000, Odyssey 5,000, Festival 3,000, Reload Zero Build 9,000, OG Zero Build 9,000, Zero Build Ranked 1,000, Reload Zero Build Ranked 1,000, Ranked Ballistic 1,000, Creative 1,000, Save the World 7,000, and you can see a lot of the main epic modes are pretty low compared to what we normally see them, even through the weekdays. But again, it's a Sunday night. Everybody knows they got to go back to work on Monday, so everybody's, I guess, making sure they're being responsible, because they know it stinks to go to a school and work on Monday and being extra tired. So let's see here. Escape the Dead has 114. TMNT Red versus Blue has 114. Edit and Aim and Peace Control has 183. Bob Ross Tycoon has 161. Admins Red versus Blue has 112. The Rig Heist Roguelike has 233. Goated Zone Wars has 2,300. And there's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. Today, on a Sunday, we still got 1,514,000 as our peak number. So it didn't take like a big, huge jump from Sunday. It didn't make a big, huge drop off from Saturday. That's what I meant to say. So we stayed steady here over this weekend. Yeah, and I actually do kind of find that surprising. I thought maybe Delulu would bring in even more people over the weekend as news got around about that. But there's still one more weekend officially left of it. So we'll see how Delulu affects things next weekend, or if it just stays, even and the same as it did this weekend. All right, there we go. Let's go take a look at quests, and just your reminder to do quests at this point, right? The Champions Road quest, we got less than 24 hours at the time of this recording to earn all the rewards. Luckily, I've already earned all the rewards. There's still some quests in here for me to do so that I can earn more some bonus XP. But I already got the rewards, so I'm at least happy about that. And then you got your D-Res Destroyer, pickaxe. You still got 2 days left for that. Megazord, again, we have 5 weeks and 4 days to do this stuff. Yeah, get in there and play so that you earn account levels. Do the quests that they have listed in here for this so that you can get the XP. So again, so you can earn those account levels even faster. I did play for a couple hours today with my kids, and I leveled up enough to the point where I have Megazord now, the Megazord outfit. So I'm halfway to getting the Dragon Zord as well, but I'm already really excited about having as I say here, Dino Megazord. So yeah, make sure you're playing so again, across any modes that you want to play. Just go play, earn experience points so that you earn account levels, and start unlocking all the items in there. Do your story quests. Again, those also give a ton of XP. Do your expertise, your weeklies, of course, dailies, milestones. Again, there's Delulu things to do. If you played Delulu, looks like they're still going to be available through next weekend. The same set of quests. So, if you get a chance to play Delulu, then try to get these done, and then of course rank to get your ranked rewards. All right, let's see here. Let's talk about the competitive tab. Today was a Sunday, so we had those OG cups, the zero build squad leaderboard. Let's take a look. It's looking like it's working. Ooh, it looks like a Japanese team, Kataru, Arcadia, and the other two names I don't know how to say. So they had 10 matches with 7 wins. All right, now listen to this. Second place, and it was a team from all over the world. It looks like there's a France flag, a Germany flag. The other two don't have a flag showing where they're from. But they had 10 matches and 8 wins. But they came in second place. They only had 200. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Crazy kids. Left that on. Anyways. Where was I? Oh, okay, yes. The first place had 10 matches, 7 wins, 309 points. Second place, 10 matches with 8 wins and only 265 points. So you could see there's going to be something there's going to be a difference here on why first place was able to score 50 more points in total than second place, even though they had one less win in total. So let's look at it. First place, they had, again, 10 matches played with 7 victory royales. They averaged 30.9, so pretty much 31 eliminations per match. Their average placement was 3.9, average points 113.7. Their elimination points 618, and placement points 519. Second place, again, 10 matches with 8 total victory royales. They averaged 26.5 eliminations per match. So again, that's 4 less eliminations per match. Their average placement was 3.7, so that's about the same. Their average points was 105.2. Their elimination points was 530 to placement points 522. So again, you could see that difference. The placement points between these teams was only a 3-point difference, whereas the amount of eliminations, because first place had so many eliminations, that point difference is like what, 70, 80, 88 points difference. So that's how first place was able to make up that difference of having one less win. They had way more eliminations in total, and still placed high in those other 3 matches that they didn't win. So that's pretty fun to look at. Again, that's why I hope they get all of these leaderboards working correctly. Now let's look at the OG Squad Cup and see. Let's see if this one's working. This will be, this one is builds. And okay. Oh, did I look at the first one wrong? Was I looking at the wrong thing? Oh yeah, I was looking at elims, not points. The points for first place was 1,137 for 0 build to 1,052. But again, the point is that's why they were able to. First place was able to win by almost 100 points. The big difference there was like they had way more eliminations. Now for builds, in this, looks like an American team won this one. Chum Bucket, Privily, Zerk, and Despy. They had 1,057, and whereas second place had 981 points in total. Both teams, again, 10 matches played, but both teams in this one win 7 matches. And now the difference here for eliminations, again, is looking like that's the difference here, where first place they had 274 eliminations to second place they had 226 eliminations. So first place, again, 10 matches, 7 victory royales, average placement was 27.4, which is, or sorry, average eliminations was 27.4. So that's a lot of eliminations per match. Their average placement was 4th, right on the dot. Their average points 105.7, elimination points 548 to placement points 509. And again, comparing to second place, 7 victory royale still, and they had 22.6 eliminations per match. So again, about a 5 elimination per match difference between the teams, and that's where you get the difference. So if you if you have two teams that are, again, because they're not necessarily playing against each other in every match. This is not like a LAN event like in globals. This is a a global online event where everybody's competing against everybody, and you might not end up in the same lobby as the team that ends up in second place. That can be the difference, because if you could play out 10 matches. You can, in theory, play 10 matches and win all 10 matches. And that could happen for both first place and second place, because they might not ever play each other in the 10 matches that they play. So then at that point, that is where eliminations come into play of being that crucial, important thing. So that's fun to see that is how it played out in both of the OG Cups this weekend. That's pretty cool. All right, but we spent some time talking about those, so let's, and that's your competitive update. We'll talk about the stuff that's going to be upcoming throughout the rest of the week, but we're already going long, so let's head on over to the item shop and see what's in the item shop today. Okay, in the item shop today, of course, special offers and bundles, the gorillas, jam tracks. Oh, the platinum icons, they're still here, but they're getting ready to leave. Cars, kicks, Oyo's locker still here. Iron Legion bundle still here. The Iron Man MK45 bundle is here now. The White Widow pen and ink, Winter Soldier pen and ink items are here, and the Black Widow snowsuit bundle and items are here. The Ninja Turtles and April O'Neil are still here. No Sweat section still here, but getting ready to leave. The Kai Cenat items still here, but getting ready to leave. Today we have the Star Power emote for 800 V-Bucks. The Gut Bomb outfit with the Takeout back bling for 1,500. Renegade Runner outfit with the Raiders rucksack back bling for 1,200. The Nara outfit with the White Fang back bling for 1,500. You got the Mel outfit for 800. Riker outfit for 1,200. Disco Diva outfit for 1,200. Oh, comes with the Disco Ball back bling as well. The Facet outfit with the Geode back bling for 1,200. The Swamp Knight outfit for 800. Garrison outfit for 800. The Karasu outfit with the 8-span wings back bling for 1,200. The Caspian outfit for 800. The box, cardboard box items are still here. The cat items, they're all still here. They're getting ready to leave today. The Explorer, Luna, Jin, and Lapis Trident are still here. That Midnight Thorn bundle is still here. The Roar bundle is still here, but that one's getting ready to leave. We got another new outfit, the Lunel outfit. You can have the hat on or hat off outfit. Selectable style for this. Find the Light is what it says in the details about Lunel here. And Lunel is wearing black and white. It looks kind of like a maid thing, but on the top it is some sort of bug. So Lunel, I'm guessing, is supposed to be, like representing some sort of. I can't quite tell what bug is supposed to be, but some sort of moth or something maybe. But the other cool thing about this character is her eyes, like the white, what normally would be the whites of your eyes, hers are purple, and then her pupils are like a bright glowing yellow with a red trim around them, so they look kind of like the sun, which again makes sense with the description of this thing is find the light. So pretty cool looking. 800 V bucks for that. The Bay outfit is also 800. The Scorpius Agent outfit is 800. And the Scorpius Operative outfit is 800. The Shock and Awesome section is still here. The Power Rangers are still here. The Delulu section's still there. Gotham City section still here with Catman Zero and Batman Zero bundles, leaving the Feudal Gotham bundle with Ninja Knight Batman and Karuta Harley Quinn are here. That Batmobile's still here. Mad Moxie section still here. We got some new Victory Vibe emotes. The 2 emote, 500. And the Peligrosa emote for 500. All right. And there you go. That looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Item of the day today. This one just intrigues me. I really like the look of it. I like the black and white. So we're going with the Lunel outfit. And like I said, it does give me like just like the style of dress she's wearing. It does look like a maid as well. And if you guys, I haven't been able to upload anything in a while I've been rearranging the house because I need to like clean up in the background so I don't have a mess in the background when I make videos. But if you've watched my music channel, Mikey Music Reactions, you know that I've been really into the band Bandmaid, and this gives me vibes of Bandmaid, so I am really liking this. So there you go. Lunel is your item of the day today. Now let's go ahead and get to comments from the community. Start with YouTube, where Greg says, "Sorry, Mikey, I have not been commenting for a bit. Some family things were going on, but I am back." Hey, Greg, no worries. You always got to take care of family first. I appreciate you, and I hope everything's all right, and hopefully that's why you're able to be back now. All right, Guiolosi says, "I agree with you. Delulu is the best thing Fortnite has done in the last 2 chapters, in my opinion, of course. The next move will be proximity chat option in a Battle Royale game. I'm sure there will be some stipulations around that, but it's a popular feature." Oh, yeah. I'm sure, it's headed in that direction. Now, there is something, now that I read Guido Lose's comment, and again, thank you, Guido. I am reminded of something now that I wanted to read. And this was on their social medias. And they wanted to, and this is what they said: "Remember to report voice chat behavior in game that violates our community rules. This gives us evidence to quickly take action against rule breakers." And again, this is going to go back to what I said in the previous episode about how they are going to be banning people, and they already have. So this is how you do it, just so you know. Open the sidebar and go to the voice chat tab. Choose report conversation on the next screen. Hit submit. And they want you to know this. They even put a handshake emoji at the end of this sentence, saying like, "Good job, community, for reporting these and helping us weed these out." Thousands banned already this weekend. Okay, and that this is something that they are saying that they are proud of. That they have banned thousands of people. That tells me that there's a lot of people, and of course this is going to happen anywhere, with a community so large, right? There's hundreds of millions of people playing Fortnite. Again, we look at whatever the peak number is for the day, and it's always in the millions, right? But that doesn't tell you how many people total played during the day, and definitely not during a month period. where we know it's like over 100 million people, right? So yeah, you're gonna have some bad eggs in there. Um, but yeah, if we want to help them, they don't mind weeding them out. Again, they are happy to let us know that it is thousands. And again, remember, this is a company where they could just say, you know what, we'll let this kind of thing go on our platform because those people are spending money too. No, they're saying, no, we want to make sure that we get these people out so that the people who are, being rational human beings will want to stay on our platform and spend their money. So, good on them for that. And I think it's cool that they are, proud about, taking action so fast and already literally banning thousands of people this weekend. All right. Thank you, Rita Lose, again for that. And now let's see here. I love JJK says, great podcast. Keep it up. Hey, thank you so much for checking it out and commenting. I appreciate you. Strawberry Elephant says, I'm really sad I can't play the new mode because I'm on a kid's account, so no voice chat with people that aren't my friends. Yep. Yeah. I guess that is going to be a thing, right? Where if you're going to be, kids are going to have to be asking their parents, if they can play the mode. And yeah, there a lot of people, you're just not going to be able to because the parents are going to say no, and I don't blame them. And again, good on Fortnite for making that option available for parents. Let's see here. Thank you, Strawberry Elephant. That's one of my favorite usernames, by the way, as well. Next up, we got Yam that says, I'm at level 98, just unlocked the Megazord skin, and got the giant in-game version. It feels nice, powerful, and it's fun to beat the giant bug. I will say, I never felt so vuln being so big. Yeah, that Yam reminds me of something as well. While I was playing today, I never piloted the Megazord myself, but when I was playing with my kids, I did help make sure that we could get to the Megazord, and my kids would get to pilot it. When you're the main person who interacts with it, they become like the main pilot, and then I was a secondary pilot, I guess, and like shooting like missiles or something. But yeah, it really is fun. The Megazord, it's fun. Like my kids were having fun being the main pilots of it. I was having fun just being a secondary pilot and watching as we went along, and watching them eliminate people on the ground and fight giant bugs. It really is fun. And good job, Yam, getting to level 98 already. I'm like level 81. So, again, we still have like a little bit over 5 weeks left, so plenty of time to unlock everything. And then Koke says first. Again, and it looks like they were actually the last comment that we had here on Spotify. So let's head on over to, because it's a Sunday, let's head on over to Apple Podcasts and see if we have any 5-star reviews. Let's see here. Poibu says, Fortnite skin. I have. Oh no, I remember reading this one already. This is from over a week ago. Okay, let me see over here. Okay, I'm not even going to read this one because the person. Oh, you already gave it 1 star. I guess I'll read this out loud just so everybody could see how the logic of this didn't work out. I guess I mean, you can go in and change your rating on something, I guess, but uh, this user 6-7, by the way, titled the comment 6-7 and says, "Say 6-7, or I will give this 1 star." But you already left it as a 1 star. What you should have done if you were gonna, you know, be nice about it was leave it at put it 5 stars first, and then if I didn't say it, go back and change it to 1 star later. So I will say, because I want you to change it to the 5 star. You better change it to the 5 star. 6-7. All right. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that. You better change it. All right. Let's see here. Redmond says, "The best. Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much." With the actual 5 stars and no, bullying about it. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Hello there, dude says, "Best pod. This pod saved my life. I was so bored after school, but then I heard this podcast and started listening every day. P.S. What's your favorite creator made mode?" Okay. Thank you for the kind words, by the way. I'm glad you love the show. And that it helps you take get that, chase the boredom away. I appreciate that. And what's my favorite creator made mode? So, I'm a guy that likes to be put into the like an end game situation and play that out, right? So zone wars are my favorite creator made modes. If I have to pick one, the one that's popular right now that I do like to play myself is Go Goated Zone Wars. Again, it just that portion of Fortnite is the most fun portion of Fortnite. You'll see nowadays that zero build is more popular than regular battle royale, right? But in my opinion, the reason that is because in public matches, the lobby is dying off fast, and it never really gets to the final circles like it does when you watch competitive tournaments with the pros, right? So when you watch the pros, everybody's just playing, with 200 IQ. They're not trying to W key, like you not even like you would in like the cups that we've been talking about, like the weekly cups that are happening, like these OG cups that we were talking about. Like, think about it again. When you watch the best in the world, the ones who actually play in like FNCS and qualify to get to championships, they're not getting over 30 eliminations per match. That's just not how the reality of it is when you have all the best of the best playing against each other. They're playing, with 200 IQ. They're playing smart. Everybody's trying to play to survive, to get to that end point where you have a ton of people in smaller moving circles, and everybody is building and editing and using those mechanics and using the IQ of how am I going to play the low ground if I didn't win getting to the high ground, or if you do get, how am I going to win the high ground? How do I play it out? How do I play that once I get it? If I'm in the mid level of things in the builds, how am I going to navigate that of having people below me and people above me while trying to take high ground? To me, that is all like the best part of Fortnite, and you only get that in builds. So you're gonna like, I like playing Zone Wars because they start you out in every round in the middle of that situation already. You don't have to play a 20-minute match and play, for almost 20 minutes to get to that point. You're starting out in that situation at the beginning of every round already. Right? And to me, that is when Fortnite is the absolute most fun. And again, I think why Zero Build has overtaken Battle Royale in terms of numbers played in public casual lobbies is because you don't really get to that point anyways. But to me, again, when Fortnite gives you that peak feeling of like, wow, this is something different, this is really fun, this is something amazing, it is in those moments. So I like to play Zone Wars, and if I pick a specific one, go to Zone Wars. Is it's really well made, and it's a popular one, so you always get you usually get a ton of good interaction and teammates in there. Let's see here. Thank you for that. And Definite Kite says, love this pod. I am a big Peely fan, so I want to have Agent Peely come back. The pod is my controller turned off. It says the pod is awesome, but please tell me where to enter your code. I would love to help support you. Commenting on 9/19/2025. Awesome. So for a few days ago. But here I'm still sitting in the item shop right now. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So if you are watching the video version of this, it'd be real easy for you to tell. But if you're just listening, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the bottom of your screen, and I don't know what platform you're playing on, whether it's PS5, Xbox, on your phone, on PC, whatever you're playing on. Nintendo Switch, whatever, Android, whatever. When you're in the item shop, look at the bottom of the screen. It's going to tell you whatever button you need to press to put in support a creator. Mine right now, as you can see, is set to none. You press whatever button it is on yours. For me, I'm on the Xbox right now, so it says to press X. So I'm going to press X. Boom. The search bar comes up for me to search the creator I want to create, that I want to support. We're talking about supporting me here, so I'm going to put it in. My code is Mikey, MMMIKIE. You type that in, you select it, you select a search for it to search for that user. Boom, it's confirmed. You put in the code correctly. That's me. Oops. And now, when you look at the bottom of the screen, it says support a creator, Mikey. Now that will stay in your item shop for the next 2 weeks. So anything that you purchase for 2 weeks, part of that, part of those proceeds will go to me, which I really appreciate. And then after 2 weeks, they automatically clear whatever you have in the supported creator. So you just have to remember to, I'd like to always, support a creator. So try to remember, if you can, if you like supporting creators, if you're watching YouTubers, streamers, listening to this podcast, whatever, and you enjoy it, it costs you nothing extra to put a creator's code in there. So, try to remember. And if it's mine, then yeah, I really appreciate that. So thank you, Definite Kite. I appreciate that. All right, and there we go. That is all the comments that we have from the community, and we went really long on this one because there was a lot to talk about, but so much fun, so worth it. That's the end of the episode, though, so make sure you go join the Daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.